So that's a little bit of defensive behavior. She's nervous. I'm not walking up right now. This is not happiness at all. Oh, how are you? I just realized who you were.
Her or me?
You. Okay, you're praising the behavior. When you pet her, you're praising that behavior. So that's a little bit of defensive behavior. She's barking. She's nervous. And when you pet her, you're saying you want her to act like this.
Okay. Can I talk to her?
No. What are you going to tell her?
Be quiet.
The only thing you could do that would benefit is to give like a leash correction without leash. Give a leash correction. Tell her knock it off.
Knock it off.
Now just wait.
Knock it off.
Now I'm going to approach some more.
She's usually pretty good with women. It's men that she has issues with.
It's because sometimes men have a more dominant posture.
Yes.
So now she's showing she's using her nose. She's showing some social instinct, social behavior, but it's all riddled with conflict.
Knock it off.
Okay, so you're petting her. You're praising the behavior. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go ahead and we're going to want to get that pinch collar on her, but you slide that over her head, don't you?
Well, I don't have to. I don't know. I want you to make sure I hit it right.
I will.
Move.
But I need to get her. I need to be able to touch her.
I don't think she'll. If you just walk up, I think she'll.
I'm not walking up right now. This is not happiness at all.
All right.
It's all right. We'll work it out. Just don't let go of her, okay?
No, I won't.
Give me the end of your leash. Off. 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 If you come close, she's going to feel pack support and it might be more dangerous. I just want to calm the brain. I was hoping I could start to walk her and just redirect the brain and develop some relationship, but she started sniffing me up and got a hardness next to me.
Oh.
So that's why I held her out. But I want her to relax. I don't have any tension unless I feel like I need to string her up to keep her off of me. I want to win psychologically, so she'll relax. Relax, off. So she can smell with a loose line. This is social behavior. Off. We're gonna walk. Off. She's starting to relax a little bit. Her tail is still straight up though. That is a battle tail. I'm not gonna make any kind of correction or anything. I'm just trying to be in her space without worrying about getting bit. If I can keep her moving, it's better. But if I can't touch her, I can't help you very much, Sarah. So I got to be able to develop a little bit of relationship with her. I have to trust what I'm seeing. It's the only thing that keeps me safe.
Yes.
When I was holding her back that whole time, I don't know if you could hear it, but she's like growling.
I could hear a little
and everything
bit of
else. And when she was wanting to come, I had tension. And then the minute she would start to relax, I would relax the tension, because tension can bring aggression and things like that. So I was very sensitive to how I was handling the line without having any slack in it, because I had to be very, very careful right there for a minute. Her response was a fear-based behavior. There was no threat. She's not protecting you.
No.
There's no threat. This is my property. Who do you think you are? Sometimes there will be a territorial instinct that will create barking because it's a territorial instinct. But you should have the ability to say, I got it now, shut up. Yeah. That's not the case here. This is not her house. And there was no threat. And I want to empower you to disagree with that.
Okay.
This pinch collar, when you slide it over their head the way you were, it's less effective or completely non-effective.
All right.
So you had to take the links out, and if I can, we'll see how the fit actually is today. It's totally fine. But you've got to be able to give a correction to disagree with disrespect. And right now, whether you have a walk or not, at any point off of your property, she barks at anybody or anything, you give a firm leash correction.
Okay.
But what you were doing without realizing is you're praising the behavior the whole time. She's being aggressive, and that wagging tail has nothing to do with being friendly.
Okay.
So often people go up and they get bit by a dog that tail is straight up and is wagging. That is an alert, that is a battle tail, that is an excited brain. That dog is on. And even when she was walking with me, now her tail is like that, but earlier her tail was straight up. That is a battle tail. That tells you the brain is on, and that was a very defensive state. Okay? And you wanted to talk to her, and you wanted to pet her, and you did both, which is agreement to the behavior that you're wanting to fix. Okay. So the first thing that I can do for you is point out, you cannot be talking to her and you cannot be sharing affection with her, because affection is agreement. And if she's barking, she's in a defensive mindset, she's anxious, she's doing all that, and you share affection, you're saying, I want you to act like this, which is the exact opposite of what you truly want.
Right.
Okay? If you would like to learn how to stop aggression in your dog, then please click the subscribe button, turn on all notifications, and you will be notified about my latest videos. If she barks at him, I'm gonna correct it. She's alerted, off. And then I'm gonna get her moving. See how her ears went forward?
Yes.
She acted like she was gonna bark. I gave her a correction, but then I got her brain moving. So I don't want her to turn and key on me. Hey, hey. How you doing? Hey, hey, off. Do you see how I'm doing that, Sarah?
Uh-huh.
The minute the ears go forward and she keys, go ahead, sir, walk right behind her. And she keys, and then you start walking. But you have to redirect the brain. So the minute her brain goes forward and she gets that hardness, then you have to correct, okay?
Okay.
So we have a lot of activity. We have other people, we have another dog now. Hey, hey, off. The first correction did not break the fixation. The second correction, hey. The second correction redirected the brain. See the hackles starting to come up on her back, on her shoulders?
Yes.
Come on. I'm gonna keep the brain moving. We have a delivery truck over here, we got dogs over here, we got people, and we have a dog that's reactive to all of it and not necessarily bonded to me or trusting me yet, okay? So this is all good. This is real life though.
Yep. She's been mouthy, but she's not bit anybody.
She will if you don't fix this. I'm telling you, she's got some substance to her.
I don't want that to happen.
I don't want that to happen. You know what? It's all about leadership. She's not a bad dog. She just needs you to tell her no in the way that she's going to understand. Just be friends. If she goes all the way out in front, I'm going to set the line and go the other way. The correction's not going to be much. She's also bumping into me a lot.
Yeah.
And notice that tail off.
Might she always carry her tail like that?
Yeah, she might have a natural tail set that when she's walking, it's at kind of a half, whatever, back and forth.
As soon as you stopped, it went
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
But when it's straight up over the back, that's what I'm talking about we want to not have. Some dogs have a natural tail set that it's more up. And if I was making more pressure, her tail would go down further. But I'm not going to correct her for things that aren't, she's not doing anything wrong. There's nothing to correct at my side right now. Her ears are back, she's relaxed, that leash is going straight down. That's what I want. This is all relaxed, but I'm still not in a place where she would want me to touch her. So when I hand you the line, I will step back, but you're gonna grip it like this and you're gonna start walking. If I say correct her, it's a straight arm, boom, pop, release, straight back, that's it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, put your hand right here. Firm grip, drop your arm, start walking. Keep walking. Correct her back now, pop it. Good, so look at me, that was good. Pop, release when you do it. There you go, just like that, that's enough. She's back where she needs to be. Correct her back. She's trying to crowd you.
Yes.
There you go. Just keep walking. And whatever your pace is, she has to match it. Go ahead and start your left. Pop her back. Good. Keep walking. Correct her back. So look at me, Sarah, it's not a pull. You're not micromanaging her. If she pushes into you, it's that pop release and that's it.
Okay.
And do it firm. Relax your arm now. Firm grip though. Correct her back. Pop it. Good. That was better. And then just keep walking because we want to get her off of you and we want that leash to go straight down. Start your left turn. Good. Keep in mind, so you're kind of popping back and holding. Look at me. It'll be a pop release. Okay? I mean, come back to the starting point quickly.
Okay.
Okay? That looks really good. Just keep walking. Her tail is way down. Look back.
Yeah, it is.
Very nice. Good. For today's rough recap, I was super excited to see Sarah again after all of these years and have the opportunity to work again with her for her third dog. I'm really excited about her and Fern's future. Some things to remember. Remember, anytime you are sharing affection, you are agreeing with the behavior the dog is displaying at the time. Also, it's important to disagree with aggression at its lowest level of drive. Also, a pinch collar is the best piece of equipment on leash, not only to disagree with disrespect, but to be able to redirect the brain. Also, aggression should always be taken seriously, and for support, you might need to seek the advice of a professional. And always remember that unaddressed aggression will always increase with intensity. Your dog will never be the dog you want him to be until you are the leader they need you to be. Have a great day. Till the next lesson, we just thank you so much for listening. We hope you gained some value. And again, your dog will never be what you want him to be until you're the leader they need you to be. And we just thank you for your time, and we'll see you next time.